What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to give you guys my 6 tips on how to stay safe and feel comfortable on your electric skateboard. Let's get started. So like you just heard me say in the intro, these are going to be my 6 tips on how to stay comfortable and feel safe on your electric skateboard while you're riding, having a good time, because you want to have a good time. You don't want to feel tense and feel scared riding your board. And the first one is sort of a safety thing. You want to wear the right shoes. You don't want to be wearing flip-flops or open toe shoes or anything like that. As you probably saw when I walked up here, I am wearing Vans. These are my Style 117 mid tops, I think is what they're called. They're mid tops because right here you can see it doesn't cut down or anything. I'm out of frame. Doesn't cut down or anything around my the ball of my ankle. I love these. They're the Pros, which means they have the suede and they have the nicer pad on the inside. I love these shoes. I think they look really cool with the cream and then the gum on the sides and stuff. I love Vans. I have been wearing Vans for a few years, and they're one of the best skate shoes for riding skateboards and stuff and bikes and all that kind of stuff, because they grip the pedals and the grip tape very well. Especially on electric skateboards, you want to have a shoe that has good grip, because if you're riding a hub motor board, which I have a lot of miles riding the Wowgo 3, which is a hub motor board, and your feet vibrate around a lot because they don't have the full wheels on the back, which in turn means there's not as much shock absorbance in the back wheels. So your feet tend to vibrate around, and if you have good shoes, then you're not going to vibrate around as much. So number one, good shoes. Of course, don't wear open toe shoes like flip-flops or anything like that. Any closed toe shoe is good, but I recommend a dedicated skate shoe. Number 2 is don't be tense. Relax, chill, take a few deep breaths. When you're riding, you don't want to be tense, because that's when you start to fall. That's when you start to have the chance of falling off, because your muscles are super tense. So if you go over a big bump or go into a pothole, it's going to send you flying off, because if your legs are bent, you're going to take that shock and it's just not going to really do anything to you. So don't be tense. Relax, take a few deep breaths. If you're scared of you don't like the road you're on, it's scaring you, turn around, go back, find another way, or just go slow. You don't want to be getting thrown off your board because your muscles are tensed up and you're not taking those bumps and bumpy roads and all that kind of stuff with bent knees or something like that, along the lines of that. You know what I'm saying. So number 2, don't be tense, relax. So number 3 is have good and clean grip tape. This one kind of goes along with number 1, because if you pair good shoes with clean grip tape and new grip tape, then you're gonna stick to the board really good, and you're not gonna be sliding around, feel like you're sliding around on your deck. So I personally, on my X-Wing Pro Riot, had to go grab it. It has this, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but right there, that's foam grip tape. So this stuff has shock absorbent properties because it's foam. I know I keep messing up trying to say that, but have good and clean grip tape. By clean grip tape, I mean don't have dirt and junk all over your board like this. You can buy a thing, I don't even know what it's made out of, but it cleans your grip tape. I'll have one link down in the description. They're not even that expensive. All grip tape is sandpaper, and you can't just clean it with like your hand or whatever, because it gets stuck in that grit. And you don't really want to put water on it, because it can kind of smooth it out and not really make it as grippy. That's what happened to my push board. I've ridden it in the water so much. The grip tape is almost non-existent. You can't really feel it anymore. So I need to re-grip that board, but have good grippy grip tape. And if it starts to wear out really bad, if you have been riding it for a while and you need to replace it, there is a ton of tutorials on YouTube on how to do it, and I'll actually be making one soon when I go to re-grip my other board. So stay tuned for that, and when that video comes out, I'll link it down in the description for you guys. So if you're watching this a while after this video's come out, then you can check the description, see if that video is out, and you can watch that too if you need to. So number 4 is safety gear. As you can tell, I have all my stuff perfectly laid out here. At the top, I have my Ruroc helmet, and then here it's on this side, my Eskate USA jacket. This actually has pads in it. Pads there, there's one right here, and then there's one here, and then down here again, and then one up there. So I've got my armored jacket, my Ruroc helmet, and then like I talked about in the last video, I have my fist handwear gloves. I'll have all of that stuff linked down in the description for you guys, but you always want to wear your safety gear. Of course, always wear a helmet. You don't have to wear a helmet that's as excessive as a Ruroc. This one is actually meant for ski and snowboarding. I just really like it for electric skating. I made a whole video about it, but I love it for electric skating because I know I'm safe. I know I'm not gonna get head injury if I fall. I've fallen with that helmet before on my pushboard when I broke my collarbone. My head slid across the ground and I was wearing that helmet, so nothing happened to me, of course, because I had a full face helmet on. So you can wear one of those just normal skate or BMX helmets. That's what Noah wears, it's what my dad wears when we ride. But I like the Ruroc because I ride so much. I like having a helmet that's safe like that. Always wear your helmet, but you can also pair stuff like a armored jacket with it, or your gloves. I like gloves. I don't like messing up my hands, so I wear gloves and the jacket. The jacket is also, I'm sorry if I'm out of frame, I need to flip my screen out. There we go. I wear the jacket just because it has the pads and I don't like messing my arms up or back up or whatever. So if I had that jacket on when I fell off my normal board and broke my collarbone, probably wouldn't have gotten hurt as bad because it has all the pads in it. So always wear your helmet, but you can pair stuff along with that helmet, like a armor jacket or gloves. Number 5 is trust your board. And what I mean by that is if you're coming up to like a stop sign or something, trust your brakes, don't jump off the board, stuff like that. Just know that the board is going to hold you there and that you're not gonna go flying off of it. It feels like you're going to a lot of times if you go over bumps and you start sliding, but trust the board, it's gonna keep you there. And if your board has a heavy concave like this X-Way X1 Pro Riot does, you're definitely not going anywhere because that concave holds you in. And what I mean by concave, if you don't understand what that means, if you look down the board, let me pick it up. If you look down the board, the sides come up. Oh, the sides come up, and that's called concave. Some boards have it, some don't. This one does, the Wowgo 3 doesn't. Some have it, some don't. Some people like it, and some people don't. I like the concave. My push board doesn't have it. I wish it did. It just makes the ride so much better. It feels better, so trust your board. Okay, so our very last one, number 6, and this one goes right along with number 5, and that is trust yourself. What I mean by that is only do what you're willing to do. Don't push yourself if you know that it's not safe for your level of riding. If there's a road that you're gonna go down that is super sketchy and there's the speed limit's really high and there's a lot of cars, don't go down it. Trust your instinct. Don't do anything stupid. Sometimes, yes, it is fun to ride stupid. It is really fun to go fast, doing all kinds of crazy carves, passing cars if they're going slow, all that kind of stuff. I've done it all. Don't do anything stupid. You don't want to fall off. When you fall off that board and hit the ground, you're gonna regret everything. And then when you finally recover and heal, if you've broken a bone or whatever it is, when you go to get back on your board, you're not going to trust yourself and you're not going to feel confident on your board. That's why you need to trust yourself, trust your instinct, don't do anything stupid. So those were my 6 tips on how to stay comfortable and safe on your electric skateboard. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for those of you who are just getting your first electric skateboard and are getting into the amazing culture, which is electric skateboarding. I love it. I've built this channel around it. I can't tell you how much I love electric skating. So much fun. I ride almost every day, and I've got almost 500 miles on the X-Way X1 Pro Riot, and my dad's board we have over 1,000 miles on. So I'd say I've been riding for a pretty long time. I've only been riding for like a year, but I have a lot of miles under my belt. So, hope this video was entertaining and helpful. See you guys in the next one. Later.